Hello, I am so excited to welcome you to our new challenge that is our 10 rounds program. So whether you're doing this yourself or with your spouse, I am so excited to have you here. This program is so much fun. We have already loved, my husband and I have already loved doing the workouts. I'm so excited for you to join us. Let me give you kind of a rundown so you know what to expect in one of my groups. If this is your first group with me, I just want you to know everything that is coming so you have a really good idea of what to plan for the next 6 weeks of this challenge, okay? If you've been in my groups before, you know how they work. You are now officially invited to every single one of my groups that I run once you've been in one. You do not have to reorder a pack every time to get in. I do recommend always drinking Shakeology because it will make the biggest difference in your health overall. But these groups are open to you from the first time you purchase a pack, okay? You will need access to Beachbody On Demand to do the workouts, which you should already have if you're getting this video from me. If you just ordered a pack for your first time, you have access for a year to all the workouts on there. So after this program, you will choose a new program and then you will continue. I can help you choose depending on what your likes are, what your goals are. There are so many options to choose from. So I'm happy to help you choose all the way through, or you can choose yourself. But I like to keep you on a consistent plan. So just because there's over 1,000 workouts to choose from doesn't mean you just go pick a workout every day and do it. You follow a program. Every single program has a calendar and you follow the calendar. So you follow it start to finish. That's how you get the results, okay? All right, there are a few things. Beachbody On Demand. There's a link on how to get Beachbody On Demand access, how to get in, how to find all the things you need. I already sent that to you, and if you did not receive it, message me and I will send you another link. But I want you to know how to find everything when you log on. There's a different tab for nutrition and workouts, and when you get to your specific program, when you click on 10 rounds, there's going to be different tabs for the workouts, for the program materials. That's where you will find a calendar and where you can print off any of the materials you need. They have a bunch of recipes included with every single program, which I love. But you should have gotten a nutrition program, okay? You should have gotten either 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix, depending on what suits you the best. I have everybody follow one of these 2 nutrition plans because that is the way your nutrition will change. It doesn't change by just following a diet or a meal plan for a month. These are lifelong nutrition programs. So once you learn the concepts, you can do this for the rest of your life. And that's what I love about it. I am a 2B follower. I followed Ultimate Portion Fix before also, and I got great results, but 2B Mindset fits my life better. So I do 2B Mindset. I want you guys to be watching those videos. I've watched them several times. I still go back and watch them before I start any program or when I'm struggling. I go back and watch them to get my mind in the right place and to wrap my head around the concepts again. So you need to make sure that whichever meal plan you are following, you know how to do it. So the Ultimate Portion Fix uses the containers. The 2B Mindset just follows the plate it method. So you're setting up your plate differently for each meal. Okay. So I recommend, I know that a lot of people want to completely do an overhaul and change everything all at once. Here's what I recommend. Focus on one meal for the first few days. Right after you get your pack, you can start this. So focus on one meal. I like breakfast because breakfast is an easier meal in my opinion. So breakfast, focus on breakfast for like 3 days in a row. Focus on getting your breakfast to be solid all those 3 days. Some people need longer than that, but I recommend at least 3 days focusing on one meal. Then you add in your other meal, which I recommend being Shakeology. I recommend Shakeology either for breakfast or lunch every day because you want the energy boost to keep you through the rest of the day. I did it for breakfast for the first year. And then since then, I've been doing it for lunch because it takes me through the afternoon when I get like tired and sugar cravings. Shakeology takes care of all that. I don't have the sugar cravings. I don't have that afternoon nap need anymore. So you can pick whichever one. If you are not a breakfast eater, do Shakeology for breakfast because that's easy. You can drink it. And it's very important that you start your day with some good nutrition. That's how you get through the rest of the day. Okay. So pick your one meal that you're going to focus on. Do that for a few days. Add in another and then add in dinner. Dinner is the most complicated for most people. So here's how I'm going to tell you to simplify it. Start If you don't already cook this way, I recommend doing it at least for the first month until you get used to it. Cook different food groups separately. So don't make casseroles. Don't make a big lasagna. Make like asparagus and chicken and rice if you're on the portion fix and you're having carbs at dinner. With the To Be mindset, we don't have carbs at dinner. We do veggies, mostly veggies, and protein. So I recommend cooking them separately because it's easier to measure and to know what you're getting when you cook them separately. So our plates look like broccoli or cauliflower or whatever veggie we choose for the night is separate. Then we have our protein, and then my husband and kids have their carb. We do separate. I still make things like I make spaghetti squash lasagna, and we do a lot of zoodles so that we can have, my kids have pasta, and then my husband and I do the zucchini noodles, or we do those kind of things. So we combine foods, but I like to cook them separately so you can get the correct portions. Okay. That's what I recommend doing. Different things, different options are making like overnight oats and making a whole week's worth. And so your breakfasts are taken care of for the whole week. I love, love, love that option. I make homemade Greek yogurt in the Instant Pot, and I have a big pot, and then I also make a big pot of oatmeal on Sundays. And then the whole week we are using those things to make our breakfasts with. But whatever is going to make it easier for you, I do not recommend making extravagant meals that are brand new recipes to you. For the first month, I recommend doing simple things that you can repeat. Like overnight oats, I could eat that every single day, or oatmeal, I can eat that every day. So that's why those are breakfasts that I continue to do, because they're simple, I know they're on plan, and I can repeat them. I also do a lot of lunches that are repeatable, like salads. I chop up a bunch of veggies and I cook protein, whether it's chicken or steak or whatever, at the beginning of the week, and we chop it up so it's ready to put into salads. And then you just grab and add things to your salad. But that's pretty easy to do every day and make it a little different. Also, dinners, I make double of dinners a lot of times so we can just reheat it another night when we're busy. I really, really recommend doing meals that you can repeat. If you're somebody who can't eat the same meal in a week, then I don't know what to tell you. I repeat the same meal at least twice a week usually, because it just makes life a lot easier and I can prep it. I don't spend a lot of time prepping. Do not think that you have to spend hours and hours and hours in the kitchen. I spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours on Sunday, and that's the prep I do for the whole week. And then weeknights, we will either cook a veggie fresh or grill some meat, but the rest of the meals are taken care of. We don't hot cook breakfast and lunch very often. Like if we make pancakes and eggs and those kind of things, but usually we're using what I have already prepped. So don't think that this is going to take over your whole life. It shouldn't. But nutrition is where it's at. Nutrition is 90% of your results. So even if you're working out, that's great. That makes you healthier, but that does not change your body. Nutrition changes your body. So whether you got in this to tone up or to lose weight or just for the mindset piece, nutrition has the biggest effect on your overall health, okay? That's why I will 100% till the day I die be drinking Shakeology, because it has all those essential things that I need, all those essential nutrients that I do not get from food. So it would cost me $900 a month to buy all the supplements that give me that nutrition that I'm getting from Shakeology, and it's the simplest meal. If I could drink all my meals, I would be fine. A lot of people don't like drinking their meals. I love it. I think it's super simple. Okay. We still do like Taco Tuesdays. We do pizza nights with my kids. There's ways you can do that following a nutrition plan. So we do Taco Tuesdays, and I use romaine. I use the lettuce wraps. I do tacos with the lettuce wraps. And guess what? That saves me a ton of carbs, extra carbs. Or we do the corn tortillas. Super simple replacement, okay? You don't have to get rid of all your favorite things. Pizza nights, we still do pizza nights a lot. I like to say one cheat meal every week, then I can look forward to it. It's a cheat meal that I like. Either it's on date night or it's family pizza night or something. But even pizza nights that I do with my family, I can use cauliflower crust pizza. There are a lot of different healthy pizza crusts that you can make or buy. So check those out if you still want to keep up with all those traditions. But allow yourself cheats. Like if you make a mistake and you fall off plan, guess what? That's fine. It's fine. You guys just move on. Don't make it a habit to do it every single day, but it happens. I do it too. And if you're beating yourself up about it, that's when people quit. Just realize Okay, I loved that. That was amazing ice cream. Now, peace out. I'm back onto my nutrition plan. Okay. All right. Personal development. This is the biggest shift in my whole life is personal development because it changed my mindset and that changes everything else. So personal development is a huge part of my groups because I absolutely swear by it. I think everybody's life could benefit from personal development. So I am going to send you the first book for our month. I expect that you will listen to a minimum of 20 minutes of this book a day. I recommend more. Right now, with all the coronavirus and all the social distancing and all those things, I'm listening to it all day long because I want those good feelings and I want to feel positive. So I get a lot of people who ask, how do you stay so positive? How do you look at the good in all these situations? And here's how: personal development. When you are listening to good, happy, positive things all day long, that's how you feel. If you're listening to negative people who are complaining about everything and scrolling social media where there's so much negativity, you will feel negative. But personal development changes that. So I require a minimum of 20 minutes a day listening. So schedule what time you're going to start listening to it. It has to become a habit. It has to be attached to something you already do. So say in the morning, you go in the bathroom, I put in eye drops, I brush my teeth, I pee, I change into my workout clothes, all those things. But while I'm doing that, I'm already listening to personal development. While I'm cooking breakfast, I'm listening to personal development. While I'm showering and getting ready, I'm listening to personal development. Whatever it is that you're going to do, don't just say, oh, I'm going to sit down and listen. Do it while you're doing something else. That's why I use Audible, so that I can do it while I'm doing other things. I listen to a minimum of one book every week because it is so life-changing. My husband listens to these personal development books. So do my kids. They love it. I promise this will change your life. This single act of listening to personal development will change your life. Okay. So trust me on this. I know that some people, it's weird for them to do it, but trust me, it'll change it. It'll change things for you. Okay. Accountability. Okay. This is why I run groups, because everybody needs some accountability. If you just decide you're going to get healthy, very few people will actually follow through and do it. But if you have a friend who you say, okay, I'm meeting you at the corner at 5 a.m. so we're going on a jog. How many of you are going to just not show? I wouldn't, because that's my friend. I want them to trust me. And so when I say I'm going to do something, I have other people help keep me accountable. When I'm following a strict meal plan, like I'm telling my husband, okay, I really want to reach these goals, so I'm going to be really strict here for the next few weeks. I tell him so that he can support me, so he doesn't bring home soft serve, because then I'm like, oh, screw everything. Give me the soft serve. So telling people what you're planning to do is super important. Tell your family what you're doing. Invite your husband to join you. Invite your mom and your sisters to join you and do this program with you, because guess what? Then all of you will be feeling good and none of you will be trying to tempt the other one into doing something that is not helping you reach your goals. Okay. I want to help you reach your goals. I do not want you to have this miserable life where you don't get to do all the fun things and you don't get to go eat popcorn at the movies. No, of course you can do that. I still do that. But here's my rule. I stay on track 90% of the time, so that 10% of the time I can do whatever and I don't mind. Like, it doesn't bother me and it doesn't affect my results, because 90% of the time I'm on track, and I know that you want something to change. So that's why you're here. So this is how I'm going to help you, by keeping you accountable. That's why I have a group where you check in every day. I want you to check in and say, did my workout? I want you to post that sweaty selfie. I want you to log when you drink your shake every day. Tell us what recipe you used. Tell us how you liked it. Okay. I expect you to log those things, because that's how you are kept accountable. I also feel like it's very important for you to tell the people around you. Okay. So even if you're embarrassed about starting something, I know that was me in the beginning. I worked out 5 a.m. before anyone in my house woke up. I didn't tell anyone what I was doing because I was so embarrassed. I was wrong, and it took me a lot longer because I didn't have the accountability and support. These groups are amazing to keep you accountable. I want you guys to become friends in the group. Comment on each other, cheer each other on, and just let each other know that you're going through the struggle together and you're learning together, you're changing together. This is amazing. And I hope that you guys are just so excited. I am so excited. I cannot wait. So talk to the people around you, invite them to do this with you. Okay. If anyone wants to do this with you, you can either talk to me, I give you a referral bonus, or we can get them signed up under you so that you are also benefiting from this. Okay. But that's not the reason to do it. I have my whole family doing workouts and doing things with me because I want them to feel good like I feel good. So that's why I tell everybody. Okay. So that's my suggestion to you. Tell people you're committing to 6 weeks. This is the perfect time to do it when we are social distancing, because everyone is wanting to just eat comfort foods and sit on their couch and watch Netflix all day. And basically everyone is going to gain the quarantine 15. You're not, you are not. You're going to have an isolation transformation. You are going to come out of this little distancing and feel so dang good and so happy that you were taking care of your health. That does not mean you don't watch Netflix or eat comfort foods ever. I still do those things, but 90% of the time I'm focused on my goals. Okay. All right. So tell people you're committing to this 6-week boxing program and invite them to do it with you. Okay. Prizes. Here's the thing. I love doing prizes and I love rewarding people for following through with their goals. Okay. So you guys all purchased a pack. I do not take that lightly that you purchased a pack and that you are committing to do this program. I am very committed to helping you get the results you want. So I want you to show people what you're doing. I want you to post on social media and tag me, tag the challenge, tag the Rock Your Life with Erin, hashtag Rock Your Life with Erin, those kind of things. I want you to be doing that so that you are held accountable. When your social media following knows you're working out, they know you're doing a program, you better believe you are going to show up better because they are waiting for your transformation. So you're going to show up better because you know that they're watching. Yes, buddy. Okay. Yep, in a minute. All right. I think that's everything. So tag me on when you do your posts or stories. Stories is the best way because then I can reshare to my stories. And people who tag me, every time you tag me during this 6-week challenge, you get an entry into a drawing, a giveaway. And it's a good giveaway at the end. I promise you want it. All right. I think that's it. Sorry, my kids are freaking out. So I am going to send you a video of how I make my shake because I want you to love it. A lot of people mix it, just shake it up with water. Some people like that. I don't. I need ice. I need unsweetened almond milk. I need either fruit or PB Fit. I need different things in there. So I'm going to show you how I make my shake to love it. If you do not love your shake when you get it, talk to me. Let's figure out how to make it a little different so you love it, okay? Because you should love this, all right? Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate your trust in me and I really want to help you reach your goals. All right. You guys, let me know if you need anything. You can always text me and ask me questions, okay? And I can't wait to see your results. Oh, that's another thing. Make sure you take your before pictures and measurements. You're not going to want to. I know you're not going to want to. You don't need to tell me I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to take my pictures. I know you don't want to, but you're going to do it anyway because you want to see those side-by-side results. I promise you want to see them. So take your before and after pictures or your before pictures and measurements and text me or message me on Messenger when you've done it. Okay. I want to know that you've done it.